got a bunch of show numbers that I still need to stick in here. I've been working on this ever since my first show, which was just a couple of days ago. And needless to say, I packed way too much and hardly used like maybe 10% of it. So it's actually a good thing that this box is this size, because it will hopefully remind me to just bring the bare minimum. So there is that. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. On the side of it, like I said, there is the rod holders, which I can use to hang like fly sprays and leather cleaner and anything with a nozzle, just to get it up and out of the box. So it does have a little locking mechanism up top. It is obviously a toolbox. On this side here, which unfortunately is going to be a bad view for you guys, so I will go ahead and pull this stuff out. First thing is tail bags. Always good to have, especially the night before a show. I've got so many of these that is absolutely ridiculous. I love them. I also love the tail boots that I use throughout the winter that I just got this year. Love those too. But just for like tail show season, these are super simple, super cheap, and real easy to put in. I'm hoping to put these numbers in this drawer when I'm done. We'll find out. I've got safety pins because I went to the, and although they provided safety pins and they worked, it was not the not a good size for very cold fingers. Next up is zip ties. I got the little ones because they're super easy to throw in and throw out. They're really small and stay out of the way. Next up, and this is also courtesy of the first show, they had an area to wash your hands, but it was outdoors and it was just really cold water. So 10 out of 10 was not a fan. Better than nothing. So I have since picked up a little thing of Germex to hopefully avoid that in the future. Next up in this little bottle is Detangular. I have it so you can just spray it. Super nice, super convenient. I don't want to carry a whole lot of big bottles if I don't have to. So this 2-ounce bottle works great. Next up in this area is a girth extender. I have not had to use this in years. I ironically have 2 of them, so one's in my everyday box, and then, well, at the barn for every day, I should say. I don't have a box at the barn, I have a 3-tier. You've seen it. But I have one of those, so one's in there, and then this one, which is a little bit thicker than the other one, I have in here. Next up is an extra curb chain. It's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. I need to figure out why the heck it's kinked right there. That's a job for later me, not current me. Later me will figure that out. I have a spare pair of socks because sometimes your socks just get wet, and wet feet are just an absolute no for me. I don't like getting rained on in general. So if my feet get wet and my socks get soaked, I at least have something else to change into when I'm done with my classes. Next up, vet wrap. Super nice to have this in there, and you never want to use it, but in the chance that you do, it's always best to have it. And lastly, in this little box is double-sided tape. I really don't want to get a hairpin headache with a bunch of bobby pins, so I opted to go the double-sided tape route. Alright, next up is this side. This is the clear side. This is where I have the just of my grooming supplies. So I've got both black hoof polish and clear hoof polish. Next up, to make those white marks even whiter, we have some Johnson's baby powder. Next up is a bot knife to remove those pesky bot flies. This is a mane and tail brush. I love this brush. I actually have like 2 or 3 of these things floating around. All of them are like 10 plus years old. Next up is a curry mitt. It has both a big side and then a little rough scrubby side. Next up is a little screwdriver attachment. I'm missing a section of it, but it's fine. This part here pulls out, and generally what I'm dealing with, and I'm sure you are too, is the flathead side. This compact little screwdriver is super nice to have. So I have one in this box and one in my everyday box at the barn. It's a hard brush. You know what this is for. I don't have a soft brush in here. I do have one for at the farm, and I use that when I groom, obviously, and I will pack it in here when I need to, but it's not going to sit in here when the box is not used. And last in this compartment is this hoof pick. This is my favorite hoof pick, just for the simple fact of it's magnetized. I will show you a little close-up of everything in here at the end of it all. On the side of the box, underneath where the grooming stuff is, I have green spot remover. In this unnamed bottle that was cat no-no spray is now fly spray, because the fly spray bottle that I initially was going to use did not fit in here. And then last but not least, Shoshin! Next up, and I just recently purchased this, hence why it's still in the container. It's a mainstays hook that will be nice for just hanging off the side of the trailer or wherever I need to hang my tack. Also beats paying the $5 H-word price for a tack hook. I have 2 pairs of gloves in here. The first one is these winter gloves. Are my actual show gloves that I purchased off Amazon. Is a mane and tail. It's got medicated skin and wound treatment, shampoo, mineral gel, and hoof maker all in here. It's in here so it stays all contained for one, and two, if it breaks open, it's not hopefully going to explode on anything else. Next up is my homemade braiding kit. I know you can get the braiding kits for like super cheap. I ended up buying all of my braiding stuff in bits and pieces, and so trying to go around and just buy the whole braiding kit now seems kind of silly. So I've got this fanny pack that I got on clearance for like $4, so I don't care how ugly it looks. In this top front zipper, I've got the scissors, and they're clearly on a string, so I don't have to worry about them. I also have a pull-through. I'm supposed to have a seam ripper in here, but I can't find it, so it looks like I'm going to have to replace that. Again, super cheap, it's fine. We've got the little comb to sit and sort their mane out and braid. A container, a small container of little rubber bands. A clip to hold it all to one side or the other. And then lastly, other than the yarn, but obviously the yarn varies per horse, is these little plastic needles. In this container is a little poncho. I got a little first aid kit. It's got 85 items in it. Anything from bandages, topicals, instruments, and wound dressing. Last up in here at this time is my show bat in 45 centimeters. I will have to do the math, put it down below. Now, what you notice is missing is probably a lot of other things, and I'm still in the middle of packing this. I want to get a spare halter and lead in here for obvious reasons, but I also want to keep room available to throw tack in here if need be. This is, by all means, obviously not the biggest show box. I just know that when we unpacked the trailer, I had literally everything but a toilet and the kitchen sink. But that is everything that is in my tack trunk. We're gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back in here. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will catch you all in the next one.